Hello and welcome to Spotlight on the Arts. I'm Mark McLemore. Edward Curtis was a photographer active in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Much of his work centered on intimate portraits of Native American people, including leaders like Geronimo and Chief Joseph and their families. Today, Roger Pike, the founder of the Edward Curtis Legends, has recreated some of Curtis's most striking photos as paintings. An exhibition in Tucson will feature these works of art that stand with one foot in the past and one firmly in the present. Here to tell us more is Roger Pike and Augustine Lopez, the manager and curator of Studio One in Tucson. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Let's start, Augustine, with you and find out why it is that you were attracted to this exhibition and why you wanted it at Studio One.
I just became the curator at Studio One, and I felt that I wanted to bring more of my culture and my identity into exposure in the arts. When I met Roger Pike, he showed me his work, and I felt that that was a thing that we needed to bring back to, because Native Americans are losing their identity and have lost their identity, and I feel that we should bring that back.
And is there a strong connection between Edward Curtis' work and the American Southwest?
Yes, Edward Curtis, he was documenting the Southwest at a time where it was transitioning from the old to the new. I feel that we're at that time again where we're losing our culture, and it's a good time to bring that back, to document what we have now and, just preserve it for generations.
Roger, give us some idea of your connection to the Edward Curtis portfolio, this amazing body of work. Why did this speak to you?
I had a wholesale business in Alaska dealing primarily in native culture of Alaska and early Alaskana. So this fit into my interests, and I just could never get it out of my mind, the Curtis work. It was so intriguing.
Well, tell us how these photographs became paintings. Some people may ask why, when you have these incredible original works, what is the value in translating them into this new form?
In Alaska, I had done an art project documenting all the Russian Orthodox churches in Alaska that were built by the Russians in the 1800s when Russia occupied Alaska. And I had a historical painter in Europe that did those for me. And we finished that project, so I sent her a couple of Curtis's photographs just to see what she could do with them. I was astounded when she sent them back. She is so meticulous, right to the hair she's able to paint in likeness. And I thought, this we need to do.
Well, Augustine, what can you add to us about making this work accessible to audiences here in Tucson? What have you heard back from the community, particularly the Native community?
And in the Native community, personally, from me, Roger gave me some hope, and when I seen his work and seen the history of my people, it sparked something in me that we need to bring this to the public. We need to bring this to awareness, because Native American people are slowly losing their culture. They're slowly losing their identity. And I feel that it's time that we need to bring back that identity. And it hits me in my heart, because at one point in my life, I was losing that identity, from being Native American to the military. I just really didn't know where I belonged in society. But now it's bringing me back to those roots, and Roger gave me that hope to bring that back to my community, to be that role model for them.
Can you give us a reason why this exhibit fits into the mission of Studio One?
It fits into the mission because Studio One is a studio where we want to promote people that are underrepresented, people that have a voice but they're not being heard. And as our studio, we want to bring that voice out through art.
Thank you very much for being here, Augustine Lopez and Roger Pike.
Thank you.
Studio One, a space for art and activism, is located at 197 East Toole Avenue in downtown Tucson. The Edward Curtis Legends exhibition runs from February 1st through March 1st. Thank you for watching Spotlight on the Arts.